long time I lived backwards, with one eye on yesterday, replaying old conversations and choices I couldn't change. I carried old regrets like they still belong to me, as if staring at the past would somehow help me see. But every mile I traveled taught a simple truth instead. You can't walk toward tomorrow if you're living in what's dead. The day I stopped looking back, the road grew wider ahead. The weight upon my shoulders finally started to lift. The day I stopped looking back, I found something I had lost. A little faith in tomorrow, and a little peace at no cost. The past still visits sometimes, like an old familiar song, but it doesn't hold the steering wheel, and it doesn't stay for long. Because every scar has spoken, every lesson had its turn, and there comes a time in living when there's nothing left to learn. You thank the years behind you for everything they gave, then leave them where they belong instead of becoming their slave. Memory has its purpose, but it was never meant to become a home. The day I stopped looking back, the sky seemed a little more blue. Not because life became easier, but because my vision grew. The day I stopped looking back, I finally understood. The future doesn't ask for perfection, only the courage to move. Yesterday taught the lesson, today gets to live it. I spent years chasing something I couldn't even name. Thought it lived in better days, thought it lived in fortune and fame. I kept looking down the highway, certain happiness was ahead, always reaching for tomorrow, while today went by instead. The more I chased the horizon, the farther away it seemed, like trying to catch the sunset or hold on to a dream. The peace I was looking for wasn't waiting down the road. It was sitting right beside me while I carried a heavy load. The peace I was looking for never asked me to run. It was hiding in the quiet all alone. I sit a little slower, watch the evening fill the sky, listen to the old trees moving as the cool wind passes by. I've got less than I imagined, but more than I can explain, because gratitude grows stronger when you stop counting what remains. Every year has taught me something, every scar has played its part, and the things I once called losses helped soften up my heart. Maybe life was never asking for perfection from a man. Maybe it was only asking that he learned to understand. The peace I was looking for wasn't hidden far away. It was found in simple moments I almost missed each day. The peace I was looking for finally found me too, the day I stopped chasing life and simply lived it through. Some blessings arrive quietly, that's why so many people never hear them. When the days were easy, I had people all around, plenty smiling faces every time I came to town. Everybody liked the sunshine, everybody liked the ride, but when the clouds rolled over, most of them stepped aside. There's not bitterness talking, it's just something life reveals. You learn more about people when hardship turns the wheel. You learn who loves you when life gets hard, when the road gets rough and long, when the laughter leaves the room and the reasons to stay seem gone. You learn who loves you when life gets hard, and that's a truth you can't fake, because loyalty shows itself clearly when there's nothing left to take. There was a friend who kept calling when I didn't have much to say, and another who sat beside me through some long and heavy days. They never asked for recognition, never needed applause. They simply showed up quietly, and that's what real love was. The older I grow, the more I treasure the hearts that stayed sincere, because genuine kindness becomes priceless after enough passing years. Anybody can walk beside you when the path is easy, character appears. When the road gets steep, you learn who loves you when life gets hard, when the nights feel cold and deep, when the answers aren't arriving and you're struggling just to sleep. You learn who loves you when life gets hard, and those people become gold, because true hearts reveal themselves when the story turns difficult. Hard times introduce us to the people who matter most. If I could erase the hard years, I don't know if I would now. At the time they felt endless, like a storm I couldn't outrun somehow. There were nights I questioned everything, days I barely held my ground, moments when the road ahead seemed nowhere to be found. But pain has a strange way of revealing what is true, and some lessons only arrive when life puts pressure on you. The hardest years taught me the most, more than comfort ever could. They showed me what really mattered and what was never understood. The hardest years taught me the most, though I didn't see it then. Sometimes the strongest parts of us are built where we've already been. The losses taught me gratitude, the failures taught me grace, the closed door detours taught me patience and how to slow my pace. Every scar became a reminder, every setback played a role, not in breaking who I was, but in shaping up my soul. Now when I face another struggle, I remember what I've seen. The road has been difficult before, and somehow I've always made it through. Looking back, I survived days I thought would defeat me. That realization alone changes a man. The hardest years taught me the most, and for that I'm thankful now. Not because they didn't hurt, but because they showed me how to keep walking through uncertainty, to keep faith when hope seemed lost. The hardest years taught me the most, and they were worth the cost. Some teachers arrive as blessings, others arrive as storms. I spent a few years believing that a bigger paycheck meant more, that happiness was waiting somewhere behind a different door. I chased things that sparkled brightly, I chased things that looked important, but the longer that road carried me, the less complete it felt. Because some of life's finest treasures never come with a price tag, and some of the richest moments fit inside a paper bag. The things money could never buy are the things I treasure most. A familiar voice calling my name and the people standing close. The things money could never buy still carry me somehow, and they mean a little more to me than they ever did till now. Friend showing up unasked, a laugh shared late at night, a hand upon your shoulder when the road gets hard to ride, watching sunlight through the window, hearing rain upon the roof. These simple things grow valuable the longer you live the truth. The years have changed my vision in ways I never knew. less I worship possessions, the more beautiful life grew. The best things in my memory were never expensive, they were simply real. The things money could never buy are the things that last the longest. Love, loyalty, and kindness quietly make us strongest. The things money could never buy still feel like riches to me, because a grateful heart discovers wealth in places money cannot reach. Some treasures don't shine, they stay. I used to think every problem needed a solution. Every wound needed healing. Every broken thing needed fixing. But after enough years, you learn something different. I spent a lifetime trying to mend what had fallen apart, trying to put back together every fractured heart. I'd stay long after the ending, trying to save what was gone, holding on to old chapters long after the story moved on. Some roads were already finished, some bridges were meant to fall, and no amount of wishing could change that at all. Some things are meant to be fixed, some things are meant to be left behind. Not every storm becomes sunshine, not every answer arrives on time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. There was a friendship I carried long after it stopped being real. There was a dream I protected long after it lost its appeal. And every time I forced it, life seemed to push back harder, like the river was reminding me I wasn't steering the water. Funny what age reveals when the noise finally fades. Sometimes healing begins the moment acceptance stays. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, some things are meant time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. Maybe strength isn't repairing everything. Maybe strength is knowing when to stop, knowing when the lesson is over, knowing when the season is changed, and having the courage to let life move forward. Some things aren't meant to be fixed. Some things are meant to set you free. And what once felt like a heartbreak can become clarity. I don't fight every ending now. I don't resist every plan. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and that's something I finally understand. The older I get, the more I realize peace doesn't come from controlling life. Peace comes from walking with it. I remember nights of worrying about things I couldn't change, staring at the ceiling, trying to rearrange every problem waiting for me, every fear inside my head, making shadows look much bigger than they really were instead. I thought I'd never make it through some of those difficult years, but here I am this evening, looking back beyond those fears. Most things work out eventually, not always how we plan, not always when we want them to, but somehow life understands. Most things work out eventually. That's what these old eyes see. The storms that seemed impossible didn't stay forever with me. I've lost things I thought I needed. I've watched good plans fall apart. I've taken roads I never wanted and carried a heavy heart. But every chapter taught me something. Every setback played a role. Even the hardest seasons helped shape my soul. The years have shown me clearly what younger days could never prove. Life keeps finding ways forward, even when we cannot move. Patience is a hard teacher, but looking back, it was usually right. Most things work out eventually, maybe not the way we dream, but sometimes what's waiting for us is better than it first seems. Most things work out eventually, and that's enough for me tonight, because hope grows stronger when you've survived enough hard times. The road keeps going, and so do we. There was a time I knew everybody, or at least it felt that way. Always another conversation, always somewhere else to stay. My phone used to ring much louder, my weekends used to stay full. Back when I thought more people made life more meaningful. But the years kept moving forward, and something slowly changed. The crowd became a little smaller, and life became less strange. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, and somehow that feels alright. Less noise around my spirit, more peace inside at night. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, but the love grows deeper still. A few good hearts are worth more than a room that's hard to fill. Some friendships faded naturally, some roads simply split apart. No anger and no hard feelings, just different chapters of the heart. And the ones who stayed beside me through every rise and fall are worth more than 100 names I barely know it all. These days I value honesty more than popularity, and I'd rather share one real conversation than chase a crowd that doesn't see. Age doesn't always take things away. Sometimes it shows you what was unnecessary. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes. And that's a blessing I found. The right people don't create confusion. They create solid ground. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes. And I finally understand why a few loyal souls can light a life better than 1,000 passing eyes. Not everyone belongs forever, and that's okay. For a long time I carried people like their burdens were my own, trying to fix every problem, trying to keep them from feeling alone. I thought love meant saving everyone, thought kindness meant saying yes, even when my own tired spirit needed a little rest. The more I gave without limits, the more exhausted I became, until one day I realized something had to change. The day I stopped trying to be everybody's answer, a weight lifted from my soul. I learned compassion has boundaries, and love doesn't require control. The day I stopped trying to be everybody's answer, life became easier to hold. Because some lessons belong to others, no matter how much you care for them. Now I still listen with kindness, still offer what I can, but I no longer carry responsibilities that were never in my hands. Some people need their own journey, some people need their own road, and sometimes helping too much only adds another load. The years have shown me clearly what younger days couldn't see. You can care deeply about someone without carrying what they need to carry. Support is love, control is not, and there's a difference. The day I stopped trying to be everybody's answer, I found peace learn to care wisely and fair. The day I stopped trying to be everybody's answer, and that's a lesson worth keeping, because healthy love knows when to help and when to let life do the teaching. You can walk beside someone without walking for them. There were days I thought were endings, days that broke my plans apart, days that left me standing lonely with questions in my heart. A door closed without warning, a dream slipped through my hands, and I couldn't see a future I could possibly understand. At the time it felt like losing, at the time it felt unfair, but life was quietly building something waiting somewhere there. What seemed like the end was a beginning, though I couldn't see it then. The road was changing direction, not disappearing in the wind. What seemed like the end was a beginning, that's what these old years showed. Sometimes life closes one chapter to make room for another road. Looking back, I see the pattern hidden underneath the pain. The things I begged to keep were not meant to remain. Some blessings wore disguises, some answers took their time, and some of my greatest moments came after difficult goodbyes. The years have taught me patience, the kind that only comes through scars, because understanding often arrives long after the dark. Not every ending is a loss. Sometimes it's an introduction. What seemed like the end was a beginning, and that truth still comforts me. The future was quietly waiting beyond what I could see. What seemed like the end was a beginning, and that's why I trust the road, because life has surprised me before in ways I'll never outgrow. Some doors close, so better ones can open. There was a time I'd hold on tightly to every soul that came my way. Trying to keep old chapters living long after they should fade. I'd replay conversations, wonder what I did wrong. Carried people in my heart long after they were gone. Some left without a reason, some left without a word. And for years I chased explanations that I never really heard. Quiet peace came over me, not because I stopped caring, but because I finally could see. Not everyone is meant to stay, not every season lasts forever. The day I learned to let people go, life felt a little lighter. Somebody chooses distance, I wish them well and let them leave, because holding closed doors open only makes it hard to breathe. The river doesn't fight the current, the autumn doesn't fight the leaves, and every passing year reminds me some things are meant to be. The heart grows wiser slowly, one goodbye at a time, until acceptance becomes gentler than keeping hope alive. Sometimes letting go isn't losing, sometimes letting go is finally making room. The day I learned to let people go, I stopped caring yesterday. I stopped asking no questions that time had already answered anyway. The day I learned to let people go, I found a freedom I never knew. Because peace begins the moment you stop chasing what left you. Some people are a chapter, not the whole book. thought I was struggling, thought life was moving too slow, thought happiness was waiting somewhere beyond the places I knew. I complained about the little things, worried more than I should, never noticing I was standing in the middle of something good. The days felt ordinary, the years passed one by one, and I kept looking toward tomorrow while today quietly came and gone. You don't realize it's a good life until later, until distance changes the view, until the moments you overlooked become the ones you wish you knew. You don't realize it's a good life until later. That's what these old years taught me. The blessings often hide themselves inside simplicity. The family dinners, the laughter, the old truck parked outside, the friends who always showed up, the familiar roads I'd drive. None of it looked remarkable, none of it seemed rare, but memory has a way of showing how much goodness was there. The older I get, the more I understand how precious ordinary can be, because the things we take for granted often become our sweetest memories. Life doesn't always announce its treasures. Sometimes it lets you discover them later. You don't realize it's a good life until later, when the years have rolled away, when the simple moments shine brighter than anything money could pay. You don't realize it's a good life until later, and that's why I'm grateful now, because I can finally see the beauty that was all around somehow. Some of the best days of your life don't look special at the time. There's something about midnight that makes the truth come out. The world gets a little quieter and leaves a little room for thought. The noise of the day settles down. The masks begin to fade, and people start speaking honestly about the choices they have made. I've heard more wisdom on front porches than in rooms full of advice, because real conversations happen when nobody's trying to impress anybody. The best conversations happen after midnight, when the stars are hanging low, when hearts stop performing and simply let themselves show. The best conversations happen after midnight. That's what these old years taught me. Truth seems to travel easier in quiet company. I've listened to old men tell stories about roads they wish they'd taken, and young men talk about dreams they were afraid of forsaking. I've heard laughter mixed with regret and gratitude mixed with pain, because life is rarely one thing. It's sunshine mixed with rain. And somewhere in those moments between silence and the dawn, you realize we're all just travelers trying to carry on. People reveal themselves differently when the world slows down. The best conversations happen after midnight, when no one needs to pretend, when the truth feels more important than trying to win in the end. The best conversations happen after midnight, and that's why I treasure them still, because some words stay with you forever, long after the night grows still. Midnight has a way of making honesty feel welcome.